Okay, we've started streaming. There we go. Okay. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of a lag, but I think the video is running smoothly. Okay. On to the first official live stream. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome aboard my first live stream. We had a few hiccups there getting started, but I think we are good to go right now. The only thing that's bothering me is that there's a bit of delay between the live stream and what I'm seeing. But what we'll do is we'll try to look at it from this view. I have multiple views on how I can see the live stream. So welcome to our first viewer popping on. I appreciate that. This is hopefully the beginning of growing the Here Gang community. And so we have yes, Uni, you are the first. Welcome aboard. Yukino was on a previous startup attempt, but I was having a couple technical glitches, so you're the first one on here, so thank you. Let's get this here. Okay, so now I can see myself live, and there's not that delay, so I like that much better. So here we are. So the plan today is just to test out the stream and see what's going on, and to kind of talk through how I approach Guild Siege, both on my LD only account and my main account, which are very different approaches. So for now, we're on the LD only account. We're doing a little bit of R4 in the background, just trying to get grinds and, well, not gems anymore, just grinds. So let's take a look at, and yeah, if you guys have any and Uni, if you think the stream seems stable, that would be great feedback to hear. I've tried starting live streams for months. I've given up sometimes. They were always glitchy, always really slow. So I'm hoping that we have a smooth experience this time. I had to change a bunch of technical settings to get this right. And right now it looks like we're in a good shape. But certainly would appreciate feedback. All right, so, okay, cool. Thanks, Uni. All right, so we're going to go in Guild Siege, and looks like we are romping. In fact, we're only 51 minutes away from winning. So obviously the plan was to go and cut into their back row, towers 1 through 3, and cut off all their towers. And we did that. So now we need to look at the 5 towers that are left and see if any of them are 4-star towers. Because this account does generally not do well against 5-star towers, but they're all 5-star. So the LD only account is only, now we can take a look. LD only account is now 206 days old. So we are not very far along in the grand scheme of things. So the runes and monster box are not where they need to be for G1 Siege. But let's take a look at what we got here. So this is not that might be doable. And so my LD only account does much better against teams that are not speed teams, because I just don't have a lot of speed yet. So there's a number of teams here we might be able to hit. So with this being an LD only account, and so this is a very heavy defense team, and obviously the fire monkeys, their damage, and then they want to control you with Chung Peng, and Woos is there for help. But if we can one-shot the monkey, we might be able to beat this team. So clearly with a defense lead, they're going to have a whole heck of a lot of defense. So we're going to use Taru for his ignore defense, and he's runed up pretty decently. And then Walkers. So, Walkers needs better artifacts, that's for sure. We're not going to change that right now, though. Try to keep this moving a little bit. So we're going to try out our Taru offense against this monkey. See if we can one-shot him. If we can one-shot him, we have a shot at taking out this defense. Well, kind of hard to one-shot him when you're asleep. We're going to have to see if we can stun Chung Peng. There we go. And we're going to set him into cooldown. No, he resisted it. So we're still asleep. Can't stun. Yeah, we got another stun on Chung Peng. That's good. We're going to try to get some ignore defense there. Didn't work. So the problem was, and now we're going to have a real problem because there's a shield up. Yeah, the shield took enough that I couldn't one-shot the monkey. So the reason we lost this one is Tian is just too slow. Chung Peng, not Chung Peng, Wusa outsped us. So that did not work well. I'm wondering, so we have Mara, who's awesome. We need to re-rune Martina here. Nope, just started. Thanks for joining us, Sin. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to get a quick rune on Martina. And you're seeing that my rune selections are, I do not have a lot. So we're going to power up that rune just to get it on her. And accuracy helps a little bit. So now Martina has her slot 6. And so the design behind this team is, well, we're not going to outspeed them though. They have a Sierra speed lead, so we're not going to try that one. Tell you what, we're going to switch over to my main. And we're going to do that real quick. Well, Sin, I appreciate you being here. It's nice to finally, I've been trying to stream for over a year, and it just never would work. And I even had a number of difficulties tonight. So but we're finally live. I feel slightly more capable technically now. It's been so the internet at our house is supposed to be super fast, but it turns out that that's not really the case. When you're doing speed tests, it's not nearly what it's supposed to be. So we'll probably end up talking to our provider, but so far it looks like things are running pretty smoothly right now. So I'm pretty happy about that. So we're just waiting for my main account to load up, because I'm pretty sure I've got a better team that can take out that Perna team on my main. The frigate team I have on my LD only account is not going to outspeed a speed lead, even though my frigate's pretty fast. But when you're going attack power lead versus a speed lead, you don't have much prayer. Okay, come on. Load up. So, no, it should not show login info. Maybe I'll just minimize that. That is a good point, Uni. So I'll minimize that right now, but it should load up to the account automatically. And none of this here is accurate for login, so we're good there. But hey, appreciate the thought. That's definitely a concern. One of my biggest fears is that I'll be on live stream or be doing a video, and for some reason go into the spot on the account where it shows your login info, and that would just go out to everybody. But I'm trying very carefully to avoid that. Okay, so we're on my main now. And get right into the guild siege, because there's much time left. We are smoking them. The freeloaders are not having a good day. So let's see what we can do here. So that's another speed lead, another speed lead, another speed lead. Where did that Perna team go? Here it is. So this is a Perna team with 18 and 14. But we have my favorite anti-perna team ever. Let's make sure everybody's rooted up. So my Sierra is not fast, which sometimes comes back to bite me. But and my Bastet's not necessarily super fast. Okay. Yeah, so the stream might be stuttering a little bit, and I appreciate the feedback, Uni. So the stream might be stuttering a little bit because I have 2 accounts open on the Moo multiplayer. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and we're going to just close out the LD only, because that having both of those open does really tax the computer, and that might slow down the stream. So good call. And it is now not running, so we're in good shape there. So we'll just use the main, and then if there's anything that we can clean up, we'll use the LD only after we log off the main. So we're hoping that we can outspeed here, and that's not always the case. Sometimes Orion is a heck of a lot faster than Bastet. So we will see who's faster. That's the name of the game in Summoner's War. We are faster, that's good. So, and nobody cut us, so we should be able to just one-shot Perna here, unless it's super tanky. And we go for it, 36k. Can't revive, that's the end of Perna. So now we got to try and see. So Bastet can usually take a bomb. And I'm going to bomb him so I can stun him. Ooh. And we just take him out. Okay, so Orion's gone. And then Mara isn't strong enough to take out Sierra usually. But Sierra's going to work on Bastet long enough that we can then kill with Mara. So we got our first victory, and then Duran, who has some really nice speedy runes, by the way, took out that defense. So that's good, because I don't like dealing with that defense. Now, we lost to this one on my L&D only account, and that Wusa was fast. So it might be better for us to have... Let's see what other teams are out there. We could use a wind tank there. So we need more anti-revive there. And all of those are speed. All with Odin. So for those of you that are in the stream, who's your favorite anti-Odin monster? So there's some teams here I think we can handle. There's, ooh, so here's an anti-Perna without a speed lead. So we will, let's go ahead and, if I was on my light and dark only account, I would reserve this one for that. But I think we might be able to take out that Perna with my LD only account. So we'll leave that one there. Not sure how we're going to do against the Odins. And you know, one of the things that, so I will try to remember to put a link in the description after this video is up online. I do a video series called Guild Siege Glory, and we try to talk about how anyone, almost anyone, can contribute to your guild siege. Now, G1 is a little bit harder than if we're down a little bit. At least you're honest, Uni. Appreciate that. Um, hey, Uni, did the stutter clear up after I closed out that other account? It's something I'll probably have to keep in mind. So we have more pernas. Okay, so we're going to look at hey, welcome to the stream, Scott. Appreciate you dropping by. Okay, let me check something else in settings here. Yeah, we're still on the correct Wi-Fi. So we'll just see how the stuttering goes. Seeing if there's anything else that we can... Oh, I have Discord open. That's going to take up some resources. So we closed out Discord. That might help a little bit. All right, so we want to take out this team because we lost to it to the Light and Dark only account. So they're going to have heavy defense, and we can't use Lucian on fire. So we need a water. Trying to figure out who we're going to use here. So we need a really nice wind tank so the monkey can't kill it right away. So here you can see the different teams that I use. I wonder if we just use a all fire team. I wonder if my Garo is up to the task. Yeah, so we can't use my Katarina team because of Chungpung's strip. Now Wusa's probably going to outspeed us. What I need to do, so here's my all-fire team I sometimes use, but I'm using my Vertihil that's built for the Dots team, so he's not fast. And that could be a problem. My Rauk is decently fast, but still not great. We're gonna give this a shot. Wusa might cause some problems with his shield. He's probably gonna be faster since he was faster than my Tion. Yeah, so there his shields go up. So what we're doing now is we're just trying to minimize Chungpung, and getting rid of him is even better. So we need to get some damage in on the fire monkey. Oh, we're in trouble now. Should have probably used skill 2 on... So now it's a race against their attack bars. Because I need to move every time they activate my passive. Oh. Lucky. And now we do team up. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to avoid getting killed by Wusa. There's a nice stun. We're going to team up, try to do more damage. See if we can get a stun again. Nope. So as long as we can continue to move at least once between Wusa's hits, and we can't defense break him right now because he's got... Now can we stun him? Yes, there's the stun. Hopefully we can defense break and kill. There we go. All right. So that is a team I don't necessarily like using against this defense, but I do use it in a pinch. So it's not bad. Okay, so let's see if we can finish off this tower, take them down. So 2 big damage dealers plus Wusa, and they don't have a speed lead. Let's see what we've got to deal with this. I'm tempted to use Luis, Panda, and Tetra, because Tetra can tank that monkey all day. I don't have another all-fire team that's going to work. And with the monkey's HP lead, I don't think my Copper Dozer team is up to the task. I wonder. Well, so they don't have a strip. So I might get to use my favorite team here. Yeah. So yeah, so they don't have a strip. So we're going to try one of my favorite Guild Siege offenses. I made a video about it. So Kali, Chloe, and Katarina. And as long as the enemy defense doesn't have like a strong strip, then they can go ahead and do whatever they want. And they can't touch the team until Katarina's ready to go. So there we go. So then we boost up the attack power. Now this team does have a little bit of RNG. So we're going to see what the RNG does for us. Oh God, everything on the monkey. Okay. So now what we need to do, ooh, that was a strong hit. We're going to try to see how much we can take out on Wusa. Ooh, didn't crit. Nice hit on Wusa there. Couldn't crit on water though. Work him down a bit. So we still had the last turn of the invincibility there, so Leica didn't do any damage to us. I'm going to try to avoid hitting Leica with Katarina. And now we get our invincibility back. And we don't have our big skill yet, so we're just going to do some damage. Invincibility protects us. We are going to heal up Katarina. So I cycled off the wrong time. What I mean by that was that Katarina's big skill was not ready yet, and now she doesn't have invincibility, so it doesn't really do enough damage to get rid of anybody. So we're wondering now. Let's just try to get rid of Wusa. We did a crit there, so Wusa's now gone. Don't really want to attack Leica at this point. He's going to hit me back. Yeah. So now let's hit Leica. Now let's see if we can get enough hits. Get rid of him. There we go. Actually, that's a very good comment, Uni. That's exactly what I do with my pre-built attack decks. Well, I think on this account, I think I have everybody built. Let's take a look. So this team, I'm going to need some immunity to get past this one. Invincibility would help nicely too. But yeah, so I would come in here. And I actually do have, actually no, so this is a team that's not built. So this is, yeah, I do the exact same thing, Uni. I go in here, and eventually I want to build Malacca and pair it with Sierra and Clara. So Clara, the idea behind this team is Clara would strip everybody, hopefully stun them. Malacca would put all his bombs on, and then Sierra would put her bomb on, and then detonate all the bombs. And that it should be a pretty good team. Hey, welcome aboard. So, Arcanus, I believe. And I do apologize if I slaughter any names. It's sometimes hard to know how to say things on the internet. So, anyway, this team is not built. Malacca is only 5-star. So now we got to figure out who to attack with here. And we definitely need immunity. And we would have a cleanse if we use the panda. The only problem is the monkey could do pretty substantial damage, but I think this team might work. So I have my runes are still a work in progress, and I often have not enough runes for all the teams. So I usually make it a habit to just double check all my monsters before I attack. I would like this fire panda to have more HP. He's only just a little bit over 30k. You know, his defense is amazing, but that doesn't always help you. So I've got immunity here. So if we can just get the immunity up, Belinus won't be able to do much against us. We've got strips. We're going to see how this one does. And if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to put them up in chat. Happy to chat. That's one of the reasons we're doing this. It's been one of my dreams is to get out and connect with you guys on stream, just to get to know the Here Gang community. For those of you who aren't in the Here Gang community, you're welcome to look us up on Global. The guild name is Here Gang, and I'm one of the leaders of the guild. But let's take care of this team here. So the big damage is Monkey, but Belinus can also really control. So we're gonna actually try to see if we can get Belinus. Okay, so they're not super fast. So we've got immunity up now. So Belinus is going to do a lot less. Let's try to get him attack broken. Defense broken. That worked. And now we're just going to pound. My Tetra actually has destroy runes on her, and it really helps her. Yeah, sure, Uni, I'll do that right after this attack. I'll show you, and I'll try to explain wow, Tetra just murdered that Belinus. He must not have had very good runes, because, I mean, my Tetra hits pretty good, but not that good. So now we're going to see if we can just, I don't want to hit the Totemist, because that's just stacking her. So we're going to wake up Tetra. So what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to keep Tetra up I really don't want to hit the totemist right now. We're trying to keep Tetra awake so that she can use her strips on the monkey. Otherwise, we can't do any damage to him when he's invincible. So can we strip it? No, we didn't. But now we can put our shield up and our invincibility up, so the monkey's not going to do anything. Now let's see if we can defense break him. There we go. Probably get a big hit in here. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. This should be just a matter of time now, I think. Yeah, it's now... Fire Panda recently got a buff. It's probably 2 patches ago. But his Panda Supremacy now, inflicted damage is proportionate to your defense. And my Panda has pretty substantial defense. And the damage increases per harmful effect. We have this should kill the monkey. Yeah, so monkey's gone. Now we can just auto this. There's no way Riley's going to take care of this team. It's just a matter of time for them to wear her down. And Tetra has, just in case she decides to be super tanky, Tetra's got Destroy on. So it will just be a matter of time. So hey, welcome aboard. We got up to 6 viewers there. Pretty cool. Highest ever. Pretty good for a first stream. So now we're just working down the totemist. In Uni, I might go through my attack decks in just a little bit, because I think we only have about 20 minutes left before we win Siege. I want to try to get at least a couple attacks in on my LD only account, so I can get some Siege points. So we've shown that I've got decent enough rune quality here on my main for G1 Siege, but can we do it on the LD only, which is a much bigger challenge? And then we can always look at, because when you do testing of Guild Siege defenses, you can always look at your attack decks there. Yeah, a little less than 20 minutes. We better, in fact, we might want to not audit. We might want to just manual this to get this done a little quicker. Nice Vile proc by Luis. Luis is one of my favorite monsters. She's just really, really good. Let's see if we can get that defense break on. There we go. Let's just pound. There we go. And if we can get... Yeah, so healed up a little bit, but you can see the HP has been destroyed a lot. So the totemist has no prayer. Skill 3 here. Yeah, that's it. Another win. Most wanted Nat 5. That is a very good question. Let me throw some defenses in here real quick. I actually have a pretty good monster box. If you guys want me to show, after Guild Siege is over, if you guys want me to show the monster box on stream, I can do that. And we're not really paying attention to what defenses are going in there. We have this siege wrapped up, 15 minutes. So we're going to close out the main. And we're going to bring up my LD only account and see if we can get a couple wins in the next 15 minutes. But most wanted LD5. I really like some of the new units that just came out. The Water Indra looks pretty awesome. And I certainly want the functionality of whatever unit I'm getting to be awesome. But sometimes I just like the animations, and I just like watching it when I'm playing. So, could be that something I just really like watching play would be a factor. But it's a really hard decision. I'd probably have to say Odin. So I have never pulled Odin on any of my main accounts. So, like most Summoners War players, I've started dozens of accounts, or at least people start many. So I've started quite a few, and I've pulled Odin on a couple accounts that I knew I just wasn't going to play because the monster box ended up being kind of garbage. Really bad summoning luck. Okay, so we're back on the LD only account. And we're going to see what we can do in the next yeah, I mean, I'm going to turn that question right back around on you, Sin, and anyone else in chat. What's your dream Net 5? Now, for the LD only account, that's a very easy question. I want to get a SEMA. The light Hell Lady. She's amazing. Funny Wake has her. She's just stunningly good. I think she's, if not the best LD5, she's certainly way up there. And I would just love to. Okay, so we are not going to go after these Odin teams. We are looking for teams that are. It's okay if they're tanky. So let me see if I have. Yeah, Sin Jameer is outstanding. In fact, let's see. Well, let me. Because I could. Actually, this would be a decent Lucian. I mean, obviously the fire Archangel would survive, but the other two would die off. Yeah, we have some decent teams here that we can hopefully attack. Let me see if my Shren is ruined up. I don't know. So my Shren is not 2-8 yet. Now, he doesn't have runes on him. I don't have time to rune him up. Shren is really good, and this isn't just for LD only accounts. I'm talking that Shren is a viable nuker for all accounts, because he ignores defense, and when he's when he's 2-8, he hits harder, but he loses the ability to cleanse and even the hit point ratios with one of his allies. And that is when the 2A for Shren first came out, I actually thought it was a nerf. I still think it is a nerf. You just have to use a different team with the 2A Shren. Okay, so we've got immunity here, so we need strip. We've got the unfair bear, but we need to be able to defense break. and do some really serious damage to get rid of Panda and the Beast Monk. The Beast Monk's going to be very tanky. And since I don't have Shren runed up, I don't have any ignore defense left. Let's see here. This could work. So Vero can cleanse off defense breaks. We've got healing. We've got a strip. Yeah, let's try this out. Again, I just checked their runes. So I just want to see there really are 6 runes on there. Don't really need to, no, we probably should boost. Let's boost and see if we can stun those 2. Okay, so we got the Beast Monk stunned. Let's see if we can defense break them. Well, we did, but they came back. But that's okay, we were planning for that. So now we're going to try to... Let's see if we can get... We got the slow on them, that's good. Ouch, they really hurt Sheer there. Let's get that heal up. Now we should be able to stun the monkey, or Beast Monk. Let's see if we can stun. Yeah, we got 2 stuns in there. Nice. Now can we kill? Almost. We need Vero to take a turn to cleanse off that there. The defense break's gone now. Panda is not, he doesn't have his revenge up. So anytime he doesn't have his revenge up, it's good to hit. Oh, ouch. It's not good. Well, so that's why I like the Dark Lich, is that if you get a slow on him, if you get a slow on the enemy and then use his skill 2, it converts that slow into a stun. So there we go. We almost lost to Panda, but I think we got it now. And the really nice thing about the Dark Lich is that once enemies start dying, his attack power goes up. He's really nice passive. And so now we're just messing around with Harmonia here. There we go. We almost lost that one, but we pulled it out. Yeah, Union, I do know about those exclamation points. I think it's just an old habit that I check anyway. There have actually been, we only have 5 minutes left. I better do a little less talking and a little more. Oh, right. So we were going to try this team. So I'd said earlier that if they have a speed lead, this team can't be used. But they don't have a speed lead, so let's see if we can take out Perna. We're just going to see how much power my Mara has compared to this Perna's HP. So we're going to boost up. My Mara is very slow. And so the reason Martina's here is that she does a strip and a defense break. So let's see if she does her job. She didn't do her job. We're probably dead. I don't think we're going to be able to... No. Martina didn't do her job. Well, now we can try to stun. We stun Perna, that's good. Now we got a defense break. We have a second shot here. No, not enough. So this team failed. So that team Martina has to strip and put on the defense break for Mara's big skill, or it doesn't work. So we didn't get that one. That's unfortunate. And I'm not sure I have another team that might be able to take that on. Although we can try. Let's try. Actually, you know what? Let's try this one. Yeah, we're going to try this team. We're certainly going to outspeed. And then it's a matter of, can we do enough damage? So we outsped. Now can Lauren do her job? Yes, she did. So now Isabel can do her job. 44K. And now she should get another turn. Not quite enough. I was hoping she would do a little more damage there. Ouch. There goes Kabia. That was painful. But because Kabia died, we now get to use this again. And now we can try to defense break the Panda. Yep, got that. Now what we need to do is control Panda so he can't do his second or skill 3. And then Isabel can come in almost. We just hope he doesn't. Kind of love it when Riley is always proc. And Lauren didn't do her job again. You can't take out Panda if he's not defense broken. Okay, hopefully with this one will work. 36K, yep. So Panda's gone. Now, depending on this Riley, we could have a problem if she takes Lauren down. Oh, that's probably a misplay there. I should have. Okay, so now we can reset, do skill 1. Nice hit. And now we can do skill 3. Boom. So yeah, actually, Scott, I appreciate that comment. That's actually one of the things I think that stream is the most valuable, is that I can do this talking about what my thinking process is. I think that's a good way to kind of get you guys up to, okay, we only have 45 points left, so there's no way we're going to be able to get another attack in. So congratulations here, gang. We did awesome in the first round of the Guild Siege tournament. We'll see who our next opponent is, but we kind of did real good today. But yeah, I think that one of the best things about streaming is being able to kind of do the live chat, just the live description of what's going through my head. I thought that would always be really good for the Guild Siege Glory series, because one of the things I'm thinking about doing is after I do these streams is to maybe take a small bit of it and post it for the Guild Siege Glory series to show different teams and my thought process around them. But I really like that Isabel, Lauren, Kabia team. Wait, oh, I thought I got a legendary scroll there. Isabel, Kabia, Lauren, anybody can build that. Isabel was just a Hall of Heroes, and she's a really good unit. Kabia, combined Isabel's speed lead, allows you to outspeed almost anybody, even if your runes are not the best. So I can show you where my runes are at on those units. So we just won Guild Siege. I needed probably a couple more victories to get some crystals, but I will take 318 guild points for a couple of wins. So Uni, will get back to your request to look at the attack decks here. And I'll go back to my let's start that up. Start up the main. We'll come back to that later. So things are obviously different in RTA, but I also think live streaming and RTA stuff would probably be helpful. I might even do that tonight. I was thinking about doing my placements, my LD only account. This is taking a while. I also thought doing some summoning on streams would be pretty exciting. We're going to have to do that soon. See, I'm low on mana, 598k mana. Struggle is real for the only account. It just doesn't have the resources of my main that's been around for 3 years. Okay. So now we've got access to the main again here in a minute. Hey, champ, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Nice to see the guild here. Just curious, are any of you guys that are in the stream, are you not from here, gang? Are you just kind of cruising around? But appreciate all the here gang members showing up and showing some support. Okay, Sin, welcome to the stream, and not being in here, gang. We appreciate it. It's one of the things I wanted to do with this doing these streams is try to pull in some other people that aren't necessarily in our guild. So the Come To Us updates happened, and so the update happened, and it was absolutely awful. And then they fixed it pretty quickly, actually. And so now the Giants keep Abyss hard. Everybody's trying to figure out good teams for that. And so this is my LD only team for that, which is, it still derps a couple times a day, but otherwise it's very reliable. So it's Vero, Bella, Lynn, who's now the superstar that everybody's building, Shaman, and Darian. They're all really good, but the three big damage dealers are Vero, Shaman, and Lynn. They all do damage based on enemy max HP. And the only reason my team is slow is that those skills don't help clear the waves very quickly. So it takes a little while to get rid of the waves, but once we get to the boss, so you can see here, crystals and golems are just freezing us. There, Vero stunned a couple. And I've got Bella and Darian there to defense break to speed up the kills of these defense heavy golems because they just take forever. But I like this team. I spent about 3 days figuring out this team. I went through about a dozen mons. So Darian's job is to put the attack power break on. The defense break is so that we can do damage. And then the giant just got his attack buff. And I actually timed it I actually slowed Bella down so that the tower could move first and put the attack buff on the giant, and then Bella moves right afterwards and strips off the attack buff, and then the giant can't, with no attack buff and with an attack power break, the giant can't do anything. And then it's just, now he has an attack buff now. He does decent damage, but Darian's there to minimize that. And even with a half attack HP bars gone, Bella heals him right up. And there we go, that's the giant. So I'm going to do a separate video about that, because I had just made, as soon as the update came out, I put out a recommendation for the GB Abyss Hard, and the recommendation was not nearly as good as this team, so I need to get that updated. And this is by far my favorite part of the update, is that you can instantly upgrade everything to whatever level you want. I usually do +3 or +6 to C. I'm going to keep that rune around. It's not the best combination, but it is a blade rune. So let's see if my main is up again. We're having some trouble getting my main. We're going to close that down. So Mumu is one of the better emulators for running the game on the PC, but it does have its glitches now and then. So we're going to give that a minute to think about it. Appreciate you showing up, Waffles. You were in on the first one before it crashed. That was a problem. But we've worked through most of the technical difficulties tonight. That was kind of the main goal for this stream, but I do appreciate the new people that have been showing up, and the guild for supporting the stream. So but you had talked about, so let's see if we got anything good. Max number of monsters again. I get that, like, there's this rare chance that you're going to get a monster from the siege box, but it's incredibly rare. So let's get all put in there. Let's see if we get anything good. How about some LD pieces? That would be very helpful. Not this time. That's a terrible rune. Okay, so Uni, you had asked about showing attack decks and how you kind of go through that process. And so I do that quite a bit. I don't necessarily attack my own defenses, but I will go to a member and I will go to my main. So here are my main's defense, which none of these are amazing. Some of them have potential. This defense is not very good yet. So this is a defense that I would want to go against. I go into test, and then I go right here, and this is where all my decks are. Now, this isn't quite as helpful for you, Uni, because these are all light and dark teams. But you can see I've got some teams here This actually could end up being a decent team once it's built, but they don't have runes. So he's Lucian is a speed lead, and then Lynn, and then Tion, and that could end up being a pretty good team. So I don't know if this team is going to be necessarily the best against this defense, but it's testing. That's what this is all for. So I don't know how to pronounce his name, the Inunu. Typically, these two units have pretty high crit rate, so they're going to have trouble killing Miho. So we're going to try to boost up here. Yeah, so he was trying to defense break me, and that didn't work. So now we're going to try to attack power break him and push him back, do a little more damage. Now we should see if Mio can kill him and not die from the counterattack. So he's going to come back. He's going to try to hit her, and it wasn't enough. And we better heal up Lauren. And now he's gone. And we can attack power break the Dark Lich. Slow him down. Slow down Orion. Oof, that was not much damage. I wonder if Miho forgot how to crit. Well, and so the Dark Lich's passive is that it reduces incoming damage by quite a bit. So it takes a while to work him down. In fact, I'm even wondering if I want to get rid of Orion first. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Orion first. Now that will make Grego more powerful, but we should be able to control him with Lauren. Yeah, so now we can maybe stun. No. So I have built him with, I don't know if he's 100% resistance, but he's very close to that. So it's hard to get debuffs on him. And there we go. And so I'm going to see if my... Now, Uni, I don't know what's... let's see. Technical glitches are just very common tonight. So we're going to try one more time to on the main, and then if that if we can't get the main up again, we'll just probably finish this stream and we'll work on that next time, because I'm not sure what the emulator is doing right now. But we'll give that a minute. Yeah, I definitely hope to do more streams. I hope this becomes almost a weekly occurrence, I think. I'm actually thinking that Friday nights is going to be a pretty good time to stream. I don't know what your guys' schedule is, but it's pretty good for me. But I'll try to vary the times a little bit so that different people can make different streams. Plan on doing quite a bit of RTA stream and a lot of Guild Siege on stream. And then I'll do some summons here and there. So let's see if... Yes, okay, so we've got this. Let's hope we can log in now. So for those of you that don't know, I do a video series called the LD Only Walkthrough, and that's what this account is based on. And the challenge is to do everything with just LD units. And Siege is very difficult with LD only. That's kind of like the biggest challenge. You can do Dimension Predator. You can even do, I haven't done it yet, but you can work your way through TOA Hell with LD only account. It's a little bit harder, but it's possible. But setting up Siege defenses is probably the most difficult task for an LD only account. Limited monster box, limited things that you can do to set up a defense, and then it's pretty easy to counter most of them. You have a full monster box. But setting up offenses is much easier. And we saw a couple of those today. We'll try to show more in the future. Okay, we're still loading. Any other questions from the audience? While we're waiting for my main to get back open. Oh, so this is not a free-to-play account, but I have spent very little money. But one of the things I find, and I'm not encouraging anyone to spend money on the game. That's not my goal. But I think one of the most valuable things is the daily packs that give you all this stuff. So lots of crystals. And what's really valuable is this additional glory point. So every attack you do in an arena is an extra glory point. Doesn't matter where you're doing it. Oh, so this is my LD only arena office. So we've got the speed lead with Isabel, Qual for the strip, Emily for defense breaks, and Sid just kills everything. And I really like Mookwall. I'm very excited that I pulled an LD5, but his strip is not always reliable. It's kind of a pain. No, we don't need a strip. But then we just put Emily in to get defense breaks. She does 8 shots. So it's pretty common that you get a defense break on even 4 units. And then Emily comes in, kills, gets to kill something else, and then Sid comes in and finishes. So, and this offense is pretty decent against real defenses. It's not perfect, but it can handle quite a bit. But for me, Arena is just all about getting the points and getting them as quickly as possible. Especially, I've had this 30 days of the extra glory point, and I've just been, it could be hard. Give it a shot. I've been trying to do 30, 60, 90 arena wing a day to try to get these towers up quickly as I can while I have a bonus, because I don't buy it very often. So we missed the strip on Cocky. We don't want Fran going yet. So good, we got a stun in Fran. I don't know if we're going to be able to do, let's see if we can kill Cocky. Just missed. Which means Sid should be able to kill it with skill. Yep, there we go. Now we see what this blue dude can do, because I've had him wreck me before. And Fran's usually squishy. edge. Let's see if we can. No. Yeah. Now this is where Isabel's going to come in. Kill here. And then, boom. There we go. So that's my arena offense on the LD only account. It's quite nice. And if we look here in the buildings, I don't have anything yet, I don't think. Well, just 2 energy ones. But I am focusing on, I got everything up to level 10 first. I don't need wind, fire, and water sanctuaries. I'm trying to get speed up to level 20. Yeah, it looks like you're right. You're slowing down. So we just got level 16 on the speed tower, and we're hoping maybe finish it off for my boosters. Let's make sure the main is up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the main's coming up, and it's stuttering a bit, so we're going to close out. My only account. Now we can close out this. So here I got more victories on my main. So I got 204 crystals and 545 guild points. Siege is the best for rewards. It's amazing how things accumulate if you keep winning in Siege. So for those of you that don't do Siege very much, whether you're in Here Gang or not, it's worth the investment. So I always buy all the pieces for all the monsters, and that's even more important now that the update just happened. Because leveling up monsters now is way quicker, but it uses a ton of fodder. So you go through fodder quicker now. So, okay, so the last thing we'll hit on the Siege today then, not on the Siege, the last thing we'll hit on the stream today is talking a little bit about my Siege offenses that I've built. Let's see if we get anything good here. Ooh, we got a flashy box. 10 light and dark pieces, which I would love to have on my other account. Ooh, 6-star seal rune. Depending on how that rolls, that could be pretty good. Of course not. Comtess is like, no, we're not going to let you have your runes roll good today. So, all right. So so let's go here. And honestly, what I do when I'm testing out Guild Siege offenses is I go for Funny Wakes defenses. And where else here? Funny Wake, Big Champ. Dandy actually has some nice defenses, and Yukino. So if I want to see if an offense is good, I go after those. So so this is a very common defense. So MST and Funnies is pretty good. And I'll show you my favorite offense against that. So Galleon, Julie, Orion. And my Orion's decently fast. He should be faster. And we hope that Julie doesn't get cut. And so we're going to try this out. So the idea is that Orion goes first. and then we're hoping to stun one of the twins. We didn't get it. But we got defense. Ouch. Yeah, so let's try that again. So he's got a nice, fast team here. So there we go. Now we got a stun. And so that's what we're looking for. If you get one of the two twins, well, first of all, Funny's MST is very fast. Most of them are not that fast. So you don't have to really even be worried about getting hit. But if it is a fast team, you want Orion to stun one of the two twins. And then Julie comes in and she does around 6 attacks per enemy. And that just overwhelms Triana's passive to protect. So one of those twins was going to die, and Triana protected it. But now we're all water against wind, and we're going to see how many violent procs Triana can get. That's the one downside of this team of going against MST, is that if it's a really awesome Triana, you can run into big problems. But I think we're Funny's Triana is pretty good, but my Julie is also pretty good. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Scott. I appreciate it. And I think that's about it for the stream tonight. God, it's been an hour and a half already. We accomplished everything we wanted to do. First stream is successfully out the door, and we got through some Siege stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we're gonna finish up here, and I will keep you guys informed on when the next stream is gonna be through Discord and in Guild Chat. So thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna end it here. See you guys later. And Uni, I'll chat with you more about Siege offenses. I'll probably also do another video on that soon. So we'll get you some info there too. Have a good night, everyone.